Well, hey, at least Voodoo Beard's on. At least I'm not all alone today. Wait, what is that doing there? Hold on. All my stuff's still here. What the heck is this doing here? What the crap? Polar bears! Hello! Hello, how are you? Did you... Wait, who's the... Is it you? Since you're the whitest, you must be the leader. That was really racist. I didn't mean it that way. Okay, but that's a thing. We got polar bears. This is a nice cave you have. We thought we'd move in. Alrighty then, we have polar bears. I have no idea how you guys got in here, but we're gonna have to talk about the whole rent situation. Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Hyper Antics. How you guys doing today? I'm doing really good. I'm surrounded by my friendly polar bears. I'm hoping they're friendly. They don't seem to want to eat me, which is probably a good thing. But yeah, we got polar bears. I have absolutely no idea who put them here. Yeah, how's it going, Steven? Other Steven? I think we're gonna call you Steven, and I think you personally look like a Steven to me, and I think he's a Fred. You Fred? No? Oh yeah, you're Steve. Okay, good. He told me his name was Steven. But we got a bunch of polar bears, which is interesting. I don't know who put these things here, but apparently, or they might have just moved in like the sign said, but something doesn't add up because these guys look bigger than one block. So, I don't know how you guys squeezed down through that one hot block hole, but I mean, I'm not gonna kick you out. You guys seem to like it down here, so I'm gonna head over in this room down here with the smeltery. If you guys want to, yeah, you guys can make yourself at home. Just don't eat anything. Just don't go through the chests. Just okay, guys. I don't think they can hear me. We gotta figure out how to get rid of them. They're a little loud, and I don't want them here. I don't want to see. Can you hear that? They're saying bad things about me. I just know it. Anyways, so that's a thing. I'm glad we have polar bear friends. I'm totally glad that they are living here with me, guys. We gotta get rid of them. What to do today? So I'm gonna go out. Hey guys, yeah, you. Hey, you. I don't know who's in charge. Just make sure you clean up after yourselves, okay? All right, let me think. How am I gonna get rid of some polar bears? All right, so I borrowed the golden lasso from the little place down there below spawn, and what I plan on doing is just taking them one by one and moving them somewhere else, so that way they can live free together, and they could. Where'd the other ones go? Hey, Steven, where'd you do? Where'd they go? I'm confused. Did they go down here? They can't fit through there. Where did they go? All right, so apparently our polar bears disappeared. I totally had nothing to do with that, I swear. But yeah, okay, yeah, so we only have one polar bear. Okay, so you are the chosen bear. So I am going to take you, and I am going to go release you into the wild. I'm gonna go put you in, you know what, instead of releasing to the wild, I'm gonna let you mingle amongst our little friends over here at spawn. I feel like you're gonna be happy over here, because we have a bunch of different animals that, they all seem to really like each other. We got some donkeys, we got some horses, and now we got a polar bear. So just promise me you won't eat anything over here, won't eat any of the other animals, and, just mingle amongst yourselves. Yeah, just make friends. I have a feeling you'll be fine. What in the world? He just had a butterfly go out and scratch. Alrighty then, let's get to work today. Alright guys, welcome back. So now that we've dealt with the polar bear in the room, I was gonna say elephant in the room, but I had to make a pun. I'm ruining the puns by mentioning them. Oh goodness. But today, I wanted to jump into something that I really needed to do for quite a while. And this is really gonna set us up for what we're gonna be doing in the future, which is the big thing that I wanna get done within the next few episodes is move. I wanna move. I wanna get out of this hole, because this hole is very uneventful, uninviteful, and it's really dull and boring, and I need a new place. And you know, it's gonna be pretty fun moving all this stuff. Now that I've gotten far enough into blood magic, I want to go ahead and move it so I get a bigger altar. That is one of the things. And also, I just don't like the scenery anymore. But today, I need to consolidate my storage because of the fact that I'm having such a hard time finding anything. And even when I want to move, I need to figure out a way to move all these chests. So I think the easiest way for me to do it is just to take everything that I have and stick it all in one thing. So I had two different choices I could pick between. I could either go into applied energistics, well, quote unquote applied energistics. It's called refined storage now, or I could go into that other thing that I used to use. I think was from maybe it was RF Tools. I don't remember what had that. Maybe it was Compact Storage. I don't remember. But there was another mod that was like Applied Logistics, but it was different. But I think what I'm going to go ahead and do is just go straight into Refined Storage. So the reason that I decided that was because it looks relatively cheap. So I was looking into the things that we're going to be needing for what we're going to be doing. And the first thing I saw out of all these things, and of course I'm going off of my mind whenever we used to do Applied Logistics. So I'm trying to remember for what we used to do and try to apply that to what this mod is now. So right now, for what I can tell, is I'm going to need some kind of controller, which is going to need silicone, this quartz enhanced iron, and a diamond, and this machine casing, which of course is more quartz enhanced iron. Now, the quartz enhanced iron is made by either using the essence, which we haven't got into because we haven't got into any magical agriculture, which by the way, we are going to be getting into sooner or later, whenever we get our new base. But the other thing was you could craft it with iron and quartz. So this seems to be a pretty easy recipe. Now, getting quartz is going to be relatively simple because I think I have a bunch of it. Or maybe, no, I don't. I used it all on my sword, didn't I? Let me just check. Let me make sure. I can't really see anything because my storage is still, I have a little bit of it. But yeah, that seems pretty simple and easy to make, the controller itself. Silicone, of course, I'll use sand for it. And now, the other things that I'm going to have to start making would be something called a solderer. So I'm gonna have to make a solderer, and this is basically those what were the things called? Molecular no, that was a different thing. Anyways, this is a press thing that makes these storage parts. And of course the storage parts, or maybe it isn't the thing that makes the storage parts. What was the thing that made the storage parts? It was these, which would, wait, what was I looking at that needed the storage part? Oh, I needed the grid things. So to make the improved processors and the destruction cores, I needed the consolidator for it. But of course I need a printing thing and makes another consolidator. Interesting. So the itself is different than Applied Logistics, I guess, because I don't have to. That's actually a lot easier. Because the way that the old Applied Logistics 2 had to do it is to make these storage parts, you had to use the press thing, and then that was always what took the longest to do. Awesome. So that kind of makes this mod a little bit easier than it used to be. So that's great. But the things that I'm gonna have to craft right off the bat is I'm gonna need a controller. I'm gonna need some kind of grid thingy, a crafting grid thingy, which is gonna need this thing because this is gonna allow me to access it. Of course, I'm going to need a grid, and then I'm going to have to make a crafting grid. And then I'm going to need to make this consolidator thing. And then I'm going to have to make these banks, my storage drives, and then I'm going to have to make actual drives themselves. It's a lot like Applied Logistics. If you guys have ever messed around with Applied Logistics, we'll be going over when I get all that stuff crafted. I've got some work to do, and I'll see you guys when I get it all done. So I just got back from the Nether, and I thought I would talk to you guys a little bit about something that I completely forgot about at the beginning of the episode. By the way, look at all these quartz. We got all the quartz, and now I am going to need a ton of iron for this too. I just remembered. Because each one of those crafting recipes, I do believe, takes 4 iron. Do I have a bunch of iron? Oh no. Do I not have any iron? That's a problem. That's a big problem. Oh goodness, do I not have any iron? Anyways, back to what I was going to talk about, which was this stuff. I didn't mention about any of this stuff at the beginning of the episode. So if you guys missed it last episode, we were messing around with the what's it called? Living armor? Yeah, we were messing around with the living armor. Do I really not have any iron? Really? Looks like I'm gonna have to go mining. I have a little bit of it. That's not going to be enough to do what I want to do. So we were messing around with the living armor, and I figured out how the upgrade system works. So I went and looked on the wiki, and again, all of this may vary because all of these upgrades I didn't put on myself. They just got put on over time. And I will probably link it in the description if I remember to, but it's really weird how this armor works. Apparently, after you do certain things in the game, the upgrades automatically get put onto your armor. Now, you cannot choose which one gets put on. Like, even just jumping ends up giving you an upgrade, like strong legs. And each one of these upgrades have a different value of upgrade points. And after you do it so many times, it'll upgrade itself. So, yeah, it's a thing. Now, again, it's really hard for me to explain it myself. I'll probably link it down in the description if you guys want to go check out the page. And you guys can go look at that. But I have not done any of the crafting yet. And I have a feeling I am not going to have nearly enough. Nope. I got to go mining. I didn't want to go mining. Do I really not have any more iron? Alright guys, welcome back. So I have finished with all of the crafting, and after that entire ordeal, I have got one thing to say. and that is things are never as easy as they seem when you first look at them. So I was completely wrong. There is a lot of crafting and processing involved in the refined storage mod, just like Applied Logistics was. I have been going down the rabbit hole. I've made myself the controller. I made myself a crafting grid. I made myself a drive. What's the thing called again? A disk drive, and I made 2 solder. And these things are used to craft different things like improved processors, destruction cores, and even these, this crafting grid and the drive disks. So, okay, before we jump into the explanations of what all this stuff is and what it's done and what I've done with it, I'm going to give you guys a little bit of an explanation of what this entire mod is. If you guys have no idea what refined storage is, it is literally a computer. I'm building a computer with memory, and this memory is going to be able to allow me to store items. I basically have a gigantic chest here. So what this thing will allow me to do is I'm going to take every single item I have, and I'm going to shove it into this terminal right here, and I'm going to be able to access it. And this thing is going to be holding my storage, which I went ahead and made 6 4K storage drives. So we're going to throw all of those things in there. And all of my items are going to be shoved onto those disks, which is really, really good. Now, here's the fun part. The fun part is when I can just do shift click and throw it all in there. Oh, that feels so good. I just love the feeling of being able to throw everything of mine into one little area. Oh, that's so great. That is so great. And what's really great about this mod is it's movable. So if I ever wanted to move all of my stuff, I just go in here and take the disks out. And I can move, and I just tear all this stuff down, transport it, put it somewhere else, put the disc back into the drive, and everything works like it was. It's all still there, which is why I love Applied Logistics. It's why I am loving refined storage. So that's what this is. Now, the rabbit hole involved me to make these upgraded versions of the storage drive. So the original 1K storage part is the easy part. There's no technical part about it. You don't need the soliders. You don't need anything like that. All you need is a redstone, silicone, glass, and of course enhanced iron, which is good. But above that, to get to the 4K storage drives, you're going to need something called a basic processor, and these basic processors need the soliders to make them. You needed a printed silicone, and you needed a printed basic processor, and of course, both of these had to go into the solider. And to make, sorry if I'm butchering that name, but of course, this is made out of iron. The other one, I do believe, is made out of silicone. Yep, these are made out of silicone, and of course, with the drives themselves, where's this thing? So after you've made the drive itself, you need to surround it with quartz enriched iron, and then of course redstone and glass. And then the drive bay needed a advanced processor, which needed diamond, which needed a pressed enhanced processor, which is made out of a diamond. And that was basically just a bunch of crafting processes. Now, I only made the 4Ks because I don't believe I'm going to need anything bigger than that for right now. I don't think I'm going to fill up all of them. I'm going to go ahead and guesstimate. I'm going to get to, I've got 3% right now. I'm guessing I'm going to get to right about here by throwing everything that I have into this thing. I'm going to guess right here, about right here. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go through all of my chests, every single one of them, all of this stuff, all of these, all of this, all of that, and all of this. And I'm going to take everything that I have and throw it inside of my refined storage. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this thing and move it up there because I don't like going down here to put my stuff in here. So that is what I'm going to be doing. Hopefully this doesn't take too long, and I got a lot of work to do. Oh my god, there's just so much stuff. But I got to say, I'm going to let you guys come with me on the first trip because I don't know what it is, but there's just something satisfying about doing this. I just love the feeling of being able to do this. And this is one of my favorite mods, and this is the reason why I love to play Logistics so much, because I have everything in one area, and it makes finding stuff just so much easier. Alright guys, welcome back. So I have cleared out all of my chests, and I gotta say, looks really empty in here now. I'll probably replace those two back there. Well, I did replace them with just regular chests because I have a feeling even when I'm mining, I don't think I'm going to be using up an entire chest full of ores. I have absolutely no idea. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. Maybe I'll actually have like an import bus into the system. That way it automatically gets fed in there. That'd be a really good idea. Anyways, that's a project for another day. So I've cleared out all the chests, and I've got everything in my inventory. Now, I want you guys to guess. I already know, because I had to take it all out. I had to take it all out. But anyways, I want you guys to guess how much percentage you guys think that this took up on my storage drives. Now, I had 6 4K storage drives, and I had all of that stuff. So give me a number, give me a percentage down in the comment section, down there. My initial percentage that I thought it would have been was probably in the neighborhood of between 70 and 75%. So yeah, who knows? Maybe it was around that or not. Well, actually, I do know, but I'm a cheater. So let's see. Let's go ahead and place this down, and let's go ahead and place the control grid there so that I'll have a good access point to it. And we'll put the drive bank here. The crap? Why are you all blacked out, buddy? Can I... Well, that's really weird. I've never seen that before. What? Does it still work? Does it still recognize that it's there? Yeah, it does. I have absolutely no idea why that's like that. Let's go ahead and feed these guys in. And total percentage is 52%. So if you guys hit 52%, you win. Ding, 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 ding. What do you win? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. That's gonna bug me. That's gonna bother me. Why is that like that? I don't like it. Let's actually move those around to make them, yeah, and we'll move that one there. There you go. And it's still 52%. That's gonna bug me. I don't like it. Why are you like that? Is it because it's... That is really weird. It's like the lighting changes based on the block. You know what? I'll probably end up having a permanent setup. You know, to be honest, we're gonna be moving anyway, so it shouldn't be that big of a deal. I thought I heard rain. That's just the portal down there. But yeah, 52%. Here's all of our items. So it turns out we had like over 1,000 cobblestone, 1.8 thousand. Well, actually 1,800 cobblestone, and then from there we had granite and then basalt and all the way down to regular things. And what I really like about this is I have a little search bar, so if I need to find regular ingots, I got all these ingots. I only have 43 gold. How much iron do I have now? 6. I have 6 iron of amazingness. So yeah, that's a thing. But that's gonna be it for today's episode, guys. I had a lot of fun today making the refined storage, even though that block is blacked out. That bugs me. Why is it like that? No. But yeah, don't forget, guys, if you hated this video, you know where to put it. But if you didn't enjoy it, do not forget to hit that like button, guys. I hope you guys learned something, by the way. I personally have never messed around with refined storage, and to be honest, I don't even know how the auto crafting works anymore. I'm guessing it's the same because it has where are they at? It has these storage blocks, so I'm guessing it's probably the same. But at the same time, I was looking through it, and where were they at? Where's they at? There's a interface fluid. Where were the things that I saw earlier? Oh, here's a crafter, and here are the pattern grids. Hold on, where was the other thing? There was a crafter, and there was something else. I don't know. Anyways, I had a lot of fun today. I hope you guys did as well. I'll probably look more into refined storage later to figure out how the auto crafting stuff works. We're not going to be doing that anytime soon. We might set that up later on, back when we get the base actually set up. That way I have like a definite spot for it. By the way, if you guys have any ideas that you guys want our base to look like this season, I was planning on making this a lot like if you guys watch Infinity Evolved, kind of using that base idea and then kind of molding it. Like my envision of the new base would probably be something if you guys ever watched the Resident Rise series, by reusing one of those builds, at least that base idea build, and then maybe modify it a little bit. But yeah, if you hated this video, you know where to put it. I've already said that. Don't forget to post any questions, comments, Smart Marks comment section down there. I love hearing from you guys. If you guys are looking for new things to watch or anything in general, I'm going to put in 2 videos on the screen right now. If you guys want to go watch either of those videos, go ahead and do that. If you haven't subscribed yet, hit my face in the middle of the screen. Subscribe, become part of the family. And it is raining. It is raining now. So I'll see you guys next time. Peace out, and hope all of you have a great and wonderful rest of your day. I'll see you guys tomorrow.